Hello everyone, welcome out to another one of those Overwatch videos. I am Disciple and I am playing Reinhardt today. This is one of my favorite heroes and I'm pretty surprised that I have saved him all the way to almost the last. I only have a couple more heroes to go. I played Mercy today. I will be playing Winston soon. I also have Genji and Mei to go. Oh, you know what? Widowmaker too. Darn, I forgot. Alright. So we've got a few more, but you know what? Today's on Reinhardt. And I am going to show you guys how to be the best Reinhardt ever. You gotta use your E, which is Fire Strike, to damage your enemies from a range. You've gotta let your Hanzos die in front of you without putting your shield up in front of them, because they were a little bit overzealous. You've gotta swing your hammer around to damage the opponents, and take a look at that. That is one kill. Can I see another, though? We're gonna put up our shield because we are rather low. Let's drop down here, grab the HP, and then get in range of our Lucio. So let me tell you guys a little bit about its abilities, because we jumped right into this. Reinhardt is a tank with a giant shield that he can hide his team behind. It has 2,000 HP, but it does regenerate if you do put it down. He also swings a hammer, and he is a melee champion. Hero, sorry, I've been playing a little bit of League of Legends lately. His shift is a charge that will knock back enemies or pin them. Take a look at this. This is a pin onto the Zarya, and look at that damage. 300 straight to the dome. We are going to move the payload into the second checkpoint already. We are on fire, and for good reason. Take a look at that. Fire Strike doing 100 damage, and it's almost enough to take him out. Maybe if someone could... There we go. Look at that. So you can see kind of the play style. You're going to play around the payload, escorting it through, keeping your team, especially the squishy supports, safe behind you. But if you do have the chance to go in onto the enemies with a charge and start swinging your hammer, then by all means do so. I feel like we're having a pretty good go of it so far. I do want to show you guys my ultimate at some point though, so once I see a few enemies, then we are going to break that out. It is Earth Shatter. You slam your hammer down, you stun and damage everyone in a cone in front of you, and it is one of the most ferocious abilities in the entire game. If I have a chance to ult a few of them, then I will most certainly do so. Oh man, I thought there might be a Widowmaker down there, and I was so excited to potentially catch her out around that corner. Man, we're already going to get the third checkpoint so quickly. We have 8 minutes to move it in. This has been a pretty solid game from us, if I do say so myself. Alright, so I'm going to go and try and get behind this Reinhardt for an ultimate. I'm not going to be able to, but I am going to be able to pin him into that rock and take him down. Bada bing, bada boom. When I walk in, I'm the king of the room, and I get it locked in like a king in a tomb. When I spit a coffin, and I cough in the fumes. Alright, let's do this. We are on the payload for our silver objective time. I would love to have gold objective time, and there it is. Hey, look at that. Remember guys, medals win games. And that's all that really matters. Oh man, that looks like a juicy ultimate if I've ever seen one. One thing that's important though is that your ult does not go through shields, so if Reinhardt holds up his ult, you won't be able to stun or damage anyone behind him, so you have to wait until he puts it down, or you have to get at an angle behind him. Man, I'm going in a little bit too far. I'm just so thirsty for that ultimate. Alright, so I'm gonna try and kill that tire before it gets to me. I wasn't able to do that, but you know what? It wasn't enough to take me out anyway. Let's see if I can get a nice angle here. Over here, I definitely need some health. And there, no, we did it. Oh, that was like the worst ult we could have possibly done. I tried to jump through and take him out. I actually missed everyone, and then there was a Bastion there immediately to put me in my place. You know what, let's get right back out there. That was our first death. I feel like we've been doing pretty well regardless. Our team is carrying us, and we've got some pretty good players. For those of you curious, if you think that people look a little familiar, this is the exact same team from the Mercy game. This is just the next round where I was very, very pleased to not have to play Mercy anymore. Let's take out this Reinhardt, and there he goes. That Lucio ult a little bit late to save anyone. And now let's go ahead and keep ourselves safe. You know what, is that purple stuff from Hearthstone? I'm actually really curious. Purple is a professional Hearthstone player, and I know his name used to be Purple Stuff, but he started going by Purple, but I wonder if his battle tag is still Purple Stuff, because I know it's pretty tough to change that. Oh, let's get our shield. No, the Zero Suit Diva got us. We were kind of attacked by both directions, and that's one thing that's pretty tricky about his shield. It is unidirectional, so if your enemies do surround you, it is pretty tough to be able to turn quick enough to stop them or find the right angle to keep yourself safe. But, you know, we've got our ultimate again. Now we're gonna go in and see if we can get a slightly better angle on them to get a few members in that stun. And once Reinhardt does get the stun, nice shot onto that tire. All right, we're gonna move in here, find a good place for our ultimate. No, he put up his shield just at the right time. We did get the stun onto the Lucio though, and you know what? That's good enough for me. Lucio goes down. We now move in onto the payload. They have a Bastion back there, and that's something I'm gonna have to wait out for. But you know what? Reinhardt shield is a pretty good way to keep yourself safe from Bastion for a short time at least. Ouch, you know what? Junkrat's one of the stronger characters against Reinhardt because he can break down that shield pretty easily just by spamming left clicks. Let's go ahead and take out this Reinhardt though. Man, does he not know I am the true Reinhardt? I don't think he does. I don't think he does. All right, let's do this. Let's go in onto purple and see how easily we can take him out. Apparently, pretty simply, but oh, he's so slippery when he is out of that suit. Another nice thing to know about the Reinhardt shield is that it does not block Reinhardt hammer swings. It does not block Reinhardt fire strike or Symmetra right click, and it does not block the payload from going into the end as we win the game pretty easily. Take a look at that. That is a cut and dry Reinhardt game. The only thing I would prefer is to have a slightly better ult. Let's take a look at Ader's play of the game though. He's playing on that Australia ping. And there he goes. Oh man. Who even needs a team when you've got this guy to solo carry? Yeah, that was pretty sexy. But you know what? The 40% of damage taken from our entire team is also worthy of commendation. So I'm gonna hand it over to our Lucio, maybe get him that epic. But hey, that felt pretty good, you know. I was able to show off most of the abilities of Reinhardt and pretty much what his strengths are, especially in a payload scenario. I think that he's so strong on a payload map for that ability to, you know, shield your team as you move through, especially against stationary defenses like Bastion and the like. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment saying what you'd like to see from me next, because I love making these videos for you guys from the Overwatch beta. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Peace.